here, and today the focus of our practice is arm balance poses. So in these positions like crow pose, side crow, firefly, they all require quite a bit of abdominal strength. So we're going to start with that. Please lie down your back and let's warm up. Rolling down slowly, bring your heels close to the buttocks, and as you inhale, lengthen the arms. As you exhale, circle the arms, lift the head and chest up, reach your fingertips to the knee. Then inhaling up, lower yourself down, circle the arms and lift. So inhale, exhale, couple more. In, out, and exhale. Now let's add a bridge pose to this. Inhaling up, exhale, bridge. Now lift the knees over the hips. Press your belly down and press the small of your back on the floor. Then separate the feet and go back into the bridge pose. Inhale, exhale, circling the arms, lifting the knees over the hips again. Inhaling up, exhale, inhaling up, exhale. Last one, inhaling up, exhale. Hold it right here. Relax your shoulders. Now support your head and lift your legs up. Again, pressing your belly down. Lift your tailbone, lift the shoulder blades, and lower the tailbone, lower the shoulder blades all the way down. And again, take a big inhale, exhale, and release. Again, exhaling, lift, hold, pressing your belly down, and release. Again, exhale, and inhaling. Last one, exhaling up, lift. Now we're going to stay here. Press your belly down, lift your tailbone, lift the shoulder blades, tighten the pelvic floor muscles. Lift those muscles in and up. And release. Take another big inhale here. Exhale, curl back up, lift the shoulder blades. And now straddle your legs, circle them around and come back. Again, straddle, circle, back up. And 3 more. Circle. Small of the back remains on the floor. Out, circle, back up, and out, circle, and up, and hold, and release. Bring the knees to the chest. Exhaling completely. And we're going to take the legs back up. Straddle the legs. And it's okay to bend the knees slightly. So if it's straight legs doesn't work for you, no problem, bend the knees slightly. Lift the shoulder blades up. Lift your tailbone. Support your head. And keep lifting the tailbone. Lift the shoulder blades. Keep the breath flowing. Now lower the tailbone, lower the head to the floor. Keep your legs. And let's do that again. Exhale, curl back up. Lift the tailbone, lift the shoulder blades, hold. Really bring your attention right in here, below the belly button. Press that area down. Really squeeze your belly and release. Let's do just one more. Exhale, curl back up. Again, you support your head with one or both hands. Press your belly down and tighten your abdomen. Below the navel, press it down. Now tighten the butt a little bit to keep the hip muscles active and stretch through the inner thigh. And release. Exhale. Come up. This time reach your arms through. Imagine there's a rope right in front of you. You're going to climb the rope. And coming up and up and up. And 4, 3, 2, hold. Reach and hold. Lift the tailbone. Lift, lift, lift. And release. Bring the legs back up. Draw the knees to the chest. Now the next exercise, keep the right knee to the chest, left leg along the floor, keep your left heel on the ground, and as you exhale, lift your forehead towards the knee, hold. Now you're going to grab your foot, your ankle, and let the knee go flare out to the side, like you're doing pigeon pose. Support your right foot with the opposite hand, and then you support your head as well. If you don't need that support, just right here is fine. Bring your foot up a little higher. Press through that bottom leg. Top foot towards the face. 4, 3, breathing 2, and release. Let's do the other side. Left knee to the chest. Take a long breath in. Exhale, curl up. Forehead to the knee. Then grab your ankle. Both hands are one. Press your knee out to the side and the foot towards your face. Keep, for this exercise right now, keep your heel down on that straight leg. Lift the shoulder blades up. Tighten the pelvic floor muscles. And long deep breath with softening of the facial muscles. Tightening of the pelvic floor muscles. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then slowly release. Bring both knees to the chest. And then extend the legs. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Bring the knees up and extend the legs. So this time, we're going to straddle the legs. As you exhale, lift up. You're going to lift the tailbone. And what you're going to try to do is take the leg to the back of your arm. So lift, take the leg to the back of your arm, and use your arm to press your leg down. And then release. Reach the legs up, lower. Again, the smaller the back on the floor, and come back up and release it here for a moment. Let's do the next one. Same thing. Straddle your legs. Reach the arms through. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles. So you're really using your belly to take your legs closer to the shoulder. Then press with your arms. Press your legs down. Pull your belly in. Tightening the pelvic floor muscles. Now release. Come back up. Lower the leg. And back all the way up to the ceiling. Lower the head. I guess we can do one more, right? So here we go. Straddle the legs. Tighten the pelvic floor muscles. Lift the head, chest up, reach your arms. Now, lift the tailbone. Take your legs to the back of your arms. Now, press the back of your arms into your thighs. Press it down. Tighten the pelvic floor muscles. Squeeze the belly. Then release. Bring the legs back up. Lower the legs down and hold. Just a couple breaths. And lifting back up. Great. Bring the right knee to the chest. Grab your ankle. This time, the left leg stays up. Lift the head and chest up and hold. 4, 3, 2, and lower to switch. Draw the belly in. Exhale, curl up, hold. Once more, keep the glutes active, the pelvic floor muscles active, and deep breathing. And release. Knees to the chest. And then place your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Let's go into the bridge pose again. This time we're going to stay here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your pelvis up. And let's hold it for 5 breaths. Long and deep breaths. Tighten the glutes, keeping the abdomen as long as possible. And then to come out of branch pose, going slowly from the top down, upper back, middle back, lower back, and then finally the pelvis touches the ground. Good. Bring the knees to the chest, lift the head up, and rock yourself up to a sitting position. And then from here, we're going to go into the plank. Create space between the shoulder blades, draw your belly in, tighten your legs, press the back of your knees up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, downward dog. Let's do this a few times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Last one. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now hold it here. Relax your head, looking down towards your toes or towards your knees. And then looking ahead, you're going to keep your legs straight, and on your tiptoes, walk your feet towards your hands. Straight legs. Walk, walk, walk. Set your heels down. As you exhale, fold forward. Lengthening the spine. Lengthening the abdomen. And then moving the belly towards the thighs. Rest here for a moment. If you are familiar with the Ujjayi breathing, this is the technique I would recommend you practice during your yoga asana. Inhaling, coming up with a long spine, and exhale. Let's practice Surya Namaskar. Inhaling, arms overhead, arching slightly back. Exhaling, going forward, chest to thighs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right foot back. And plank position. Take a breather here. Inhale. Exhale, low push-up, Chaturanga. Coming up into the cobra, slide your hands in front of the shoulders, lift the chest up. Keep your thighs active, inside of your thighs, your inner thighs, really active. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, feet together and fold. Inhale, long spine coming up. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhaling, arms up. Arching slightly back. Exhaling, going forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine, stepping left leg back. And both feet back. Exhale. Now take a long breath in, plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. All the way down. Then coming up into the cobra as you inhale. Working with your breathing. Keep the breath flowing. Let's hold the stretch for a few moments. Exhaling, back into the down dog. Inhaling, left leg forward. Exhaling, feet together and fold, breathing out. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling. So let's do another variation of sun salutation. So inhaling, chair pose. Exhaling, going forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, right foot goes back. So place the right knee on the floor. That will be done on the exhalation. And then as you inhale, you're going to reach your arms up. Inhale, 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 then exhale, sink the hips a little further. With your next exhale, go right into Chaturanga. Exhaling. Coming up to Cobra again. Draw the belly in. Exhaling, Downward Dog. Inhaling, right leg going up. Reach, lengthen the leg. As you exhale, step forward and twist to your right side. Opening up the chest. Exhale, hand down, lift your back leg. And move your chest closer to the thigh. Inhale, feet together, long spine. Exhale. Inhaling, chair pose. Exhaling, mountain. So same thing on the other side. Inhaling, chair pose. Exhaling, going forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you set your back knee to the floor. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Then inhaling, coming up. Exhale, press your hips a little more forward. Take another breath in. With your exhale, go to Chaturanga. Inhaling, Cobra. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhaling, Down Dog. Inhaling, left leg up. Keep the breath flowing. As you exhale, you step forward and you twist to the left. Exhale, exhale. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, hands down, lift your back leg up. Reach. And inhale, feet together, lengthen. Exhale, chest to thighs. Inhaling, chair pose. Exhaling, mountain. And then let's move on to our next sequence. So inhaling, chair pose. Tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in. And now as you exhale, twist to your right side. You want to get the arm really on the outside of the thigh. Press the arm and leg against each other. Good. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist to the other side. And you can use your hand now, one of your hands, to take the arm on the outside of the leg. Press it, arm and leg close together, touching each other. And the knees, don't let one knee go forward to the other. Keep the knees in the same line. Couple breaths here. And inhaling. Chair pose. Exhale. Take your arms back, interlace the fingers and go forward. Hold the position for 2 more breaths. Then release the hands down to the floor, lift the chest halfway up. As you exhale, step your right foot back, right knee to the floor, coming back up into the crescent lunge or crescent moon. Tuck your tailbone, lift the chest. And now as you exhale, go to Chaturanga. Inhaling. You can stay with your Cobra, or you can go into the up dog if you feel that you're ready to do up dog. Shoulders down and back, chest lifted, exhaling, downward dog. Good. Now inhale, lift your right leg up again. And this time take your right knee to the chest, forehead to the knee. And reach up again. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your belly, and inhale. Last set. Inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, step all the way forward. Lengthen the spine. Feet together and fold. Inhaling, chair pose. Hold the chair. We start the whole thing on the other side. So twist to the left again. Starting on this side. Inhaling back to chair. Exhale, twist to the other side. And you can do prayer hand or make a fist with one hand and the other cups over. Lengthen and twist. And this twist, it will be important when you get to do side crow. So inhaling back to chair. Exhaling, take your arms back, interlace the fingers, go forward again. Exhale, exhale, exhale. As you exhale again, release your arms. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step left leg back. Put the left knee on the floor. Inhaling, coming up. Hold here for a moment. Press your hip forward. Long and deep breaths. Tighten that back leg and butt. As you exhale, go to Chaturanga. Slow Chaturanga. Straight or bent knees. Inhaling, Cobra or Up Dog. Again, you're welcome to stay with Cobra. Exhaling, Downward Dog. Then lift your left leg up. Reach. As you exhale, draw the knee to the chest, forehead to the knee. The shoulders and wrists in the same line. Go back as you inhale. Exhale. And inhale one more time. Reach. Exhale. And reach up and hold. Keep breathing. We're taking that top leg forward into a lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Feet together and fold. Inhaling, chair pose. And exhale. So let's work now on a few balancing positions. Starting with the hands to the hips, lift the right knee up. Take your arms to the side and take your right knee to the side. Relax your right foot. And then come back, bend the supporting leg and cross. Right over left. And either bring the palms together at the heart, like this. Or you're going to place your hands on the floor. Either the fingertips or your palms on the floor. Hold. And slowly come back and release. And we do the same thing on the other side. So, take your hands to the hips. Lift the chest up and the other knee up. Relax your foot. Then as you take your knee to the side, you take your arms out to the sides. Press your shoulders down. Maintain your spine long. Then come back to the center. Bend both legs. Cross. And one-legged chair pose. And again, you can just stay right here. Or put your fingertips on the floor. Perhaps the entire palm on the floor. Hold it. Press your hips down. And take your breaths to those areas that you're feeling the stretch. And then slowly come on out of that. And back to mountain pose. Great. So, let's add to the sequence and make this a flow, okay? So, hands to the hips, lifting the chest up, lift the right knee. Take your arms to the side, knee out. Bend the leg and cross. Hold it. Arms out to the sides, come back up, reach the leg and then step back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And then roll over onto one side of the body and let's do the side plank pose. You can bring that top leg to tree. Use the core strength, back strength right here. Couple more breaths. Then exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And then take your feet to the hands. You can walk, step, jump. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, long spine coming up. And exhaling. So let's do the other side. Hands to the hips, knee up. Chest lifted, arms out to the sides, knee to the side. Bend both legs and cross. Come into that one-legged chair pose. Sink down deep. Inhaling, arms out to the sides again. Come up. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhaling. And we do the same thing on the other side. Side plank. Over the other side. And you're welcome to stay here. Or tree pose. With your side angle. I'm sorry, side plank pose. One more big breath in. Squeeze your pelvic floor muscles, squeeze your abdomen and your back muscles, and then exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale, down dog. Take your feet to the hands, inhaling, exhaling, fold. Inhaling, coming up. And exhale. Okay, so let's go for our crow pose this time, which you can use a block, and I'll show you with the block. Okay, you can go on top, spread your knees apart, and then you want the inside of your thigh and shin in the back of your arm, and you're going to squeeze your arms with your legs. So here you go. Lean a little forward, and you're welcome to take one foot and then the other. Or you keep both feet on the block. So one mistake that people make is to look towards the toes or towards the hands. Keep your neck long. That works well for you, and you don't need the block, then let's do without the block. Hold. Draw your belly in. Again, strong abdominal work here. And then you can jump out of this, or just step out of it. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Set your back heel down, and let's go into the side angle pose. Now is the side angle. Open the chest. Long breaths. If you feel that you can bind, go ahead and do the binding. But don't bind like this. Okay? You want to keep the front knee and ankle in the same line, and then you can bind. But maintaining the same side angle pose that you had it here. You may even want to rest your neck by letting go of the head, releasing the neck and feeling a nice stretch through the top of the shoulder. And then release. You're going to take now your hands down. Okay? Place your back knee on the floor. Take your arm, your front arm, same arm and same leg. Okay? You're going to place the upper arm on your shin. And then bend the knee. Take your foot off the floor. Lift the back knee up. That's Eka Pada Koundinyasana. Okay? And you can just stay here and you chillax right here. Or, if you're ready, lift the back leg. Release. Take it back. Reach. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then left leg up. Step forward. Set your back foot down. Let's go again into the side angle pose. Long and deep breaths. You're welcome to stay here or do the binding. So the bottom arm is catching the top arm. And if you want to let go of your head, do that as well. And here comes our next arm balance. Here, pivot your back foot, place your back knee on the floor. Then same arm, same leg. You're going to place that front arm, this one right here, for you is your back arm, right there in your shin. Okay? Then you lift the back knee off the floor. And this can be it for you. It's enough. You don't need any more. You're happy here. You want to do a little bit more, then you lift that back leg. Now, there's another way that you can do this. The first way I did it, I placed my hip on my arm. So, here it is. You can do that one. That it's a little easier than to keep the hip lifted. Okay? So, once you're here, take your leg back and either do a vinyasa or you can rest. And it's okay to rest. Keep on resting. I'm going to do a vinyasa. Exhale. And coming down again. Now, for this next one, we're going to go on the forearms, starting here. So you keep your elbows in line with your shoulder. You may interlace your fingers or just bring the palms together. Place your elbows down, again in line with the shoulders. And then go into the dolphin. Relax your head. Let the head dangle. Then come up onto the tiptoes and walk your feet towards your arms. Head is still off the ground. Then walk your feet back. Come down and rest for a moment. Or you can also do a vinyasa in between instead of child's pose. So, for this next one, we place the forearms again on the floor in the same position as they were before. Walk the feet and lift one leg up. So when you're ready. Head is still off the ground. And And you're breathing through the nose. Come on back down and release. Again, either take a break or take a vinyasa. Then, for this next one, we're going to use a block. So first you're going to place your hands just like this on the block. Elbows are in, okay? Just like this. Thumbs and index fingers pressing on the block. And all of the other fingers and palm on the floor. Then walk your knees back a little and lift into the dolphin. Tighten your chest and your back muscles. Head is off the floor. The shoulder blades, don't let it go down like this. Press it up and then walk your feet in. If you have done this many times before, you're experienced, go ahead and lift one leg up already. Otherwise, stay right here with both feet on the ground. And then come on down and take a break. Okay. Now, the next one we're going to do on the forearms. I call this a baby crow. Okay. Forearms, palms on the floor, all of the fingers pointing forward, especially the index and middle fingers pointing forward, elbows in line with the shoulders. Then you're going to take your knees like this and hold it right there. It's like a squat. Notice the heels are off the floor. You're going to take the inside of your thigh and the lower leg and lift your feet up. Draw your belly in. Feel deep breaths and then release. Lift your heels up. Okay? If you want, you can do it again. And you can start the position here. You can start this position, this baby crow, just like this, in a squat position. Perhaps will be a little easier even. So, again, you lift your heels up. Let's do it again. It feels good. And lift. Couple more breaths with really, really strong abdominal work here. And then release. Then you can rest in child's pose or go back into a vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. And again, we come back down. Now, we're going to do the side crow. Okay? I'm going to leave the forearms alone for a moment. We're going to come back to it in a few moments, but let's practice the side crow. So from the downward dog, lift your right leg back up, inhale, step forward, and twist to your right side. So you really want to take your left arm to the outside of the leg as a preparation for the side crow. Press your back knee up towards the ceiling and feel free to raise that top arm up. Perhaps the bottom hand can reach the floor. If not, here's fine. Open the chest. And then slowly come back down and step back. Either do a vinyasa or just keep it. And staying down dog if you need, or go into child's pose, or do the up dog, down dog vinyasa. Left leg going up, or the back leg, or the other leg, whatever you did did before, do the other side now. Then step forward. And then take the opposite arm to the outside of the leg. And open the chest. Press your back knee up towards the ceiling. If you want to lift your top arm up, then your bottom arm can reach the floor. Then release. Again, either rest or chaturanga up dog, down dog, or just the up dog, down dog if you want to skip chaturanga. Exhaling, down dog. And then take your feet to the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, chair pose. Low chair, low chair, low chair. And coming out of that, exhale. Now for the side crow. If you do the twisting chair, it's already a beginning of the side crow. Okay? So if you're not quite ready for that full side crow, just stay right here. If you are ready, come down to your toes, twist. The arm, the trick here is to keep your arm pressing against the leg and the leg on that upper arm. Okay? Then the hands, like you're doing crow pose. Squeeze your belly. And perhaps in the beginning it will be easier to support the hip on that back arm. So that's what I'll do. And here you have side crow. Perhaps you feel strong enough to extend the legs. It's up to you. And then you come back down. This is not quite pretty for you right now. It doesn't matter. Just keep on trying. Okay, so let's do the same thing on the other side. So, twist. And like I said, you just stay with the twisting chair for this part if you're not ready for the side crow. So twist, twist, twist. Place your hands down like you're doing crow pose. Support your hip on that back arm. Okay, that will be easier in the beginning. And then lift your feet up. Even if your feet don't come off the floor, if you're just doing this, it's a great start. Extending the legs is certainly optional. And then bend it again, come back down. And forward bend, relax for a moment. Inhaling, coming up. And exhale. Okay, I like to show one more hand balancing position, Galavasana. Okay? So, we're going to bend the knee, cross right over left, and then place your upper arms on your shin and go down. So we've done something very similar to this already. So I'm going to show you from a different angle. You're going to hook the foot around the opposite arm. Okay? And then lean forward and try to lift your foot up. Perhaps you can even extend your leg. Draw your belly in and hold. And then you come back, set your foot down, and see if you can come on out of that the same way you got into it. So I'm going to show you the same on the other side from a different angle. So let's go. Bend the knee, cross the other leg, place then your upper arms on your shin, hook the foot around the upper arm, hands down, start to lift the foot. And then you bring back in, foot down, coming back, and releasing. All right, let's continue on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take your arms back, interlace your fingers again, fold it forward, breathe out. Let your shoulders stretch here for a moment. Now releasing the hands down to the floor, lengthen the spine, and you're going to either step or jump your feet back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And then place your knees on the floor. And let's go back into the forearms. So for this next segment, you're welcome just to do this position that we've done before. Okay? Otherwise, you want to challenge, you're going to slide your right hand back, like you're doing crow. And then the opposite leg up. And hold. Relax the head. Draw the belly in, lengthen through the legs. The head is off the floor and you're pressing the shoulder blades up towards the sacrum. And then coming down, arm back, and we slide the other one, relaxing the head. So, hand on the floor, opposite leg up. Strong Ujjayi breath. Lower the leg first, then take the arm back. And come back down. Relax. Okay. So, I'm going to show you one more thing here. And it's the same. Okay? Starting the same way. Elbows in line with the shoulders, forearms pressing down, hands pressing on the floor. Slide one hand back. First the hand, then the opposite leg. This works really well for you. You're going to bend the top leg, and then you're going to try to reach this arm towards the top leg. And you might fall. And then you come back down and release. Take a break. It's a little harder than it looks. Anyway, let's do the other side. Ready? So, start on the forearms. Walk your feet in a little. Slide the other arm. And then you're going to lift the opposite leg. Heel to the butt. And then catch your foot. And you're going to find out that one side usually is a little easier than the other. And release. Put your hand back down. Lower the leg and come back down. And you can practice this several times until you feel more comfortable with it. Okay? Catching the foot is totally optional. So, our final one. We're going to try to kick up into a forearm balance. So, you're welcome to take your mat closer to the wall. Get your block, especially if you haven't practiced this before. So, same hand position as we did before. press your elbows down. Your block is not too far away from the wall, perhaps a hand or so, okay? And then go into the dolphin. Walk the feet in, lift one leg up, and with the bottom leg, try kicking a bit. Few times. You may come up, you may not, but it doesn't matter, okay? So when you're ready, let's do it. Kick up a few times. You may come all the way up. And if you do, you know that the wall is there for you. You can do a straddle here as well if you have more practice, more experience with this. And then release. Take a break. And feel free to do another one. Okay? I think this is it for our practice today. Feel free to lie down and relax for a few moments before you take on the rest of your day. Namaste.